Hey guys, I am Pixel Dan, and I am really excited for today's video. This is something I've actually been wanting to do for a long time, but every now and then when I'm out and about and traveling and doing toy hunting, I also love to visit some of my collecting friends and take a look at their toy collections. It's always so amazing to me to see what people focus on with their toy collecting and how they go about displaying all of that. Today's video I think is going to be a real treat for a lot of you out there because this really dives into a realm that a lot of casual collectors maybe have dabbled in a little bit, but it's always so amazing when you see how deep some of your favorite toy lines really go if you are willing to start looking into those variants. I'm visiting my good friend Mike today. You might also know him over on Instagram as BuzzOff84. He's also got a pretty great YouTube channel where he goes through his collection. I'm going to link both of those in the video description below. After you watch this video, you definitely need to go check him out because what Mike does is he's a Masters of the Universe collector, but he specifically focuses on variants. And I'm talking international variants, I'm talking, country of origin, all of that stuff. You want to get real detailed with how crazy deep some of these variants go with Masters of the Universe. Mike's collection is really eye-opening. So we are going to take a tour and look at some of the amazing pieces in his collection.
Test shots, and these are test shots for the Rock'em Sock'em.
Oh, cool.
This is a test shot for this. That's the slime pit monster.
Yeah, from the 2000s slime pit. Oh man, rad. Look at these guys.
Yep. And then this is the armor from the ad. The unpainted armor.
Oh, like when the catalog
that is cut. Oh, sorry.
Toy Fair catalogs, right? Yeah, I think I actually have this one at home.
Yeah.
So is this Grizzlor like?
That's not the Grizzlor from the photo.
But the armor.
The armor is pre-production, and it was made for the catalogs. Is what I'm guessing. I think there's 12 of those that exist.
Wow. That is so cool.
The tool sets, these stickers right here, the OBS stickers, that means it was Swedish sold right there. So that was sold in the Swedish market.
Oh wow.
This one has it too
behind your laser. Yeah.
So I need one more to complete that.
Your laser figures are almost the same as mine because I also have this one with no armor and this one with armor.
Is it because you didn't care enough to complete that one? But it's like, I had to have this one complete.
So I already had this one complete, and then when I came across this one, he was naked, and I was like, good enough. Yeah.
Exactly how I felt. That's good enough for me.
Yeah,
That's
good
all I
enough.
need.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
hilarious.
Yep.
Oh man, that's great. Grease Terror Claws.
Yep. And then you have the Italian battle armor He-Man next to it.
Wow.
That's a beautiful battle armor. Just the face is how like light it is. And this is the Reflexor Swedish store display.
I was just getting ready to ask you what that was. That's amazing.
That's the reflector set. So these are like reflectors you put on your bike or whatever.
Wow.
You know, and it's Reflexor.
That is so cool.
And the Swedish stickers. I think that's the Swedish ad, maybe. Yeah, this was a store display for these. There's 3 known to exist of this, I believe.
Dang. Amazing.
Look at this.
Oh, look how sun faded that is.
This is actually a Battle Cat, I believe. But, yeah. But crazy fade.
Wow, that's
Even
unreal.
the purple is like crazy.
Yeah.
I picked this up at V-Stock for $5.
Really?
Yeah,
That's so cool.
It was like shrink wrap. I was like,
I gotta have it for $5, of course. I would have too. No doubt about it. These are great. Look at these.
okay, we can start here with the Cobra Con.
Okay.
Or the Camo Con.
There he is. Oh my god.
And then behind that is the reissue, and then the Green Limb Modulok. Christmas Modulok.
Yep, Christmas Modulok.
The Dark Arm Buzz-Off. He's a cool one. Evil Prince Adam. He came on this card back, where they do the.
So why is he evil? Is it because of his
just the look of him?
The face
it's just
there?
Kind of a nickname.
Yeah.
He
Like-
has the black trunks with the blue belt. as
Gotcha.
opposed to the purple. His legs are a little more blue.
Yeah.
Periwinkle, and then the boots are blue also.
That's cool.
Stinkor with the 2-badge shield. He's pretty awesome, and he also has the unpainted back. You know, right there.
Yeah.
No paint. Then you have the Man-at-Arms reissue. As you can see, he looks crazy different. The colors and everything. The unpainted belt, more orange colors, and the 2 dark and light tone Man-at-Arms. The Olar figure. This is a factory deposit fine figure.
Oh, this,
People
yeah.
like him.
Yeah, so he's called Ular because of the feet, right?
Yeah, it's like that savage He-Man.
Yep.
You know, and kind of what I think Revelations and the show kind of paid tribute to that almost.
They did,
you
they
know,
did,
like-
yeah, with the Savage He-Man in there, and Ular's the name they gave him in Classics, but it's
Yeah.
funny to how that stuck, and now there's a variant that people call
Yeah,
the Ular.
This
Yeah,
came from Argentina, and kind of the story is they were kind of making that figure, or you know, it was kind of put together, and
that's so crazy.
yeah,
That's awesome. That is so awesome.
yeah, that's a pretty cool one. Reissue Beastman with the kind of cherry red
Oh, yeah.
armor, the gray face. His face is gray instead of white, and he has the red whip also.
This Moss Man is one of my favorites just because of how fuzzy he is. That flocking is insane on that.
Yeah, it's clean too. You know, like try to keep it without a bunch of fuzz balls on it.
Right, right.
That's the one that looks nice. You got the blue legs and blue head on the merman.
Oh, wow.
And then just blue head on that version.
That Cyclone with the
Yep.
yellow boots and
Yep.
hand. Yeah, that's so cool.
This one is actually a factory defect. If you look at the fingers, the balls aren't.
Oh,
on the finger.
wow. Look at that.
You can see the one behind it has the little balls.
Yeah.
So that's pretty crazy. I guess
That's
it came out
wild.
like that.
They're all top toys
Yep,
on
made
that
in
whole
Argentina.
shelf. Yep. So cool.
We have Brazil, Estrella. I don't have a whole lot of these.
I
but it's a small
love how
one.
you have like these tiered stands with little labels. I think that's so cool.
It gets kind of, you know, like you have to say less.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like it's a lot easier, even with pictures. It kind of, you just don't have to go through and describe everything.
Good point. Good point. Merman.
Merman's great. I mean,
So
even
good.
the He-Man and Skeletor, they just, the colors look really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but on the female figures from Brazil, the butts are bigger.
For real?
But yeah, it's just a mold. A mold. They changed the mold. I'll show you here. So this is. Let's do it with Evelyn Estrella, and then you can even put that next to Evelyn Top Toys.
What?
But like, see how they made.
Oh my God,
like,
that's.
I don't know if that's. Here, I'll take this off. That's coming
Yeah, the stand.
through.
Just a. I mean, there's a distinct difference there.
Yeah, there's a bubble butt.
Definitely got some cheekage going on.
The BBL, Brazilian butt lift.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
So yeah, that's on both female figures on Brazil.
So they just remolded them? They just
remade them,
That's
yeah.
amazing. God, that's so crazy. This one in the back, Swedish board game.
I'll pull it out.
Yeah, let's look at that. I've never seen that. I've got a ton of MOTU board games at home, but I know that there's...
This is a cool one.
Yep.
I'm a cool cardboard part. Look at that.
Oh, man, look at that.
So the game lays out, so
Oh, that is...
sets up like that.
Look at this board.
And then you have, I guess, these little pieces. And all these different characters, and you have weapons and cards. I don't know what any of this says or anything, but that's cool. The Alcala skeleton.
Oh, yeah, I got that Alcala look, yeah.
And then, yeah, you get like these cards, they flip over, and Stenmer!
This is amazing. Man, I love this stuff. And just seeing the different pieces of artwork that they do for these games, like some of this stuff, like you never see that ever again outside of this game. Like that's so cool.
I wanted this for that castle alone, just to take.
Yeah.
I wanted to use it for a backdrop for my diorama in there.
Yeah.
But it just didn't work the way I wanted it to.
Still, this is great. This is awesome.
There's the He-Man.
Oh, there he is. Oh man, that really brings back memories. I seriously had this when I was a kid. Oh, that is amazing.
Pretty cool.
Oh, that is so cool. It's like I can remember the smell of this stuff. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, no.
Like I'm thinking about it and it's like I can just remember how this stuff smelled when I was making it. Man.
Like that, the little watercolor paint set.
Yeah.
You just mix the water in.
Look at that. I like the little cutout Zodak and Skeletor on the back.
Oh, yeah.
To go with your little He-Man that you
To
mold.
fight against them, yeah. We should cut it out right now and play.
So these are the Yugos. Or they're technically bootlegs, right?
They're
from
bootlegs.
Yugoslavia.
Now Serbia.
So obviously, I'm a huge Mosquitor fan. And look at all the crazy color variants for Mosquitor. So I've got one like this at home. But this green one and this blue one are amazing to me just because it's so interesting seeing them with those colors.
Yeah.
Just that they really stand out. And then you were telling me this one, he's got more of like a purple chest. Mm-hmm. So he's a little bit more obscure, right?
Oh, yeah. I would say he's the rarest one out of those.
That is so cool.
And the green head being what people consider the rarest.
And they feel so weird. They're kind of softer. Soft. They're rubbery. Yeah.
And when Yugos, they unclip apart. You know, like you can take these apart. Like you take the loincloths off, and that's why there's so many swapped like Frankenstein Yugoslavia figures, because they all detach.
I love this tongue lasher. He looks like a frog.
Yeah.
Like even more so than tongue lasher does because he's green.
Have you felt him in person?
He looks like a.
Oh, did I just break his arm off?
No, it just came off though.
Look at that. The knob though.
Woo, yeah. He looks like a battle toad.
He does. Like everything's super rubber feeling.
Oh,
same
wow.
thing with the snake face.
Yeah, I was gonna say that King Hiss is.
King Hiss. Sorry. Yeah.
I think he's cool because he's a full solid figure.
Totally.
You know, like he doesn't break apart like the actual, like normal one would. And he's got solid arms without the snakes behind them, and he's just like a full... I like this. I think that's really cool.
He also comes in blue.
Oh my gosh.
And maybe other colors. I know there's a blue one out there.
Blue. That would look so cool in blue. With the jet sled. That is wild.
Yep, and then, look at the Panther's face with the dots in the eyes. which make them look kind of...
This one here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, you don't really see the dots in the eyes, you know? Like,
yeah.
it just makes them look crazy.
I like this one's unflocked. That's really cool.
Yeah, very similar to the Top Toys. Has an unflocked kind of purple metallic. But
That's so neat. Man, that is so cool.
it's like Mechanic or Stinkor armor, but they put Hordak's face on the armor.
Whoa.
Which is pretty cool.
That is cool. It's always really interesting when they go an extra step when they're bootlegging something.
Totally.
Like, oh, let's put a Hordak face on there. That's wild. Holy moly. Look at the Leos.
The Faker.
So, of course, Leo Faker is probably one of the most famous right
grill.
there. That orange Havoc staff. You got the little bandana thing on his eyes, whatever. That little mask he's wearing. God, he's so cool.
Mine, the paint's kind of falling off of the eyes a little bit, but I still love him.
Yeah, he's still great.
The battle armor, that's a big one.
That battle armor is amazing. I've always loved all the Leo Skeletors because they use that dark blue.
Yeah.
Like this.
With the Leos, you have light, medium, and dark, but then you have a darker dark. You have a blue card and a red card dark.
That's
and
right.
The blue card's a little darker, I believe.
Like where he's using like the New Adventures card back, right? Yeah, that's so cool. I just love the look of that where he's wearing like black armor with the dark blue colors. It just looks so cool. I don't know. It's a good look for Skeletor.
Yeah, and like if you look at the dark one, like the face paint is a little different. You know, it's a little lighter minty green. Cool stuff.
So cool. So cool.
You have the unflocked Mossman.
Look at that.
Which, you know, is still determined to me whether it was bought that way or not. Most of them, because if you see the two different looking Mossman, they're very distinguishable. There's a dark one and a light one. This light one is always unflocked. You always see the dark one flocked. But I've seen mocks of Leo Mossman where the flock is just at the bottom of the bubble.
Like it just fell off.
Fell off in the bubble.
So there's still speculation that he might have been flocked at one point, but it all fell off over time. That's interesting.
I can't say for 100% yet.
Yeah. Wow.
Cobra Khan is probably one of my favorite. Also, he looks pretty common. The legs and the arms are really, unique looking, but the reservoir on the inside is actually blue, and that's how you can tell if it's a Leo.
Oh wow! Hard to see, but okay, so it's blue on the inside.
Oh, it's kind of hard.
It's hard to see, but I can see it. I don't know if the camera can. Oh, there it is. Yep. Oh, look at that.
I'm trying to find the angle that gets it, but it's blue in there.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that's neat. We'll flip this around so I can talk to the camera. So when, this has been a world that's really been opened up to me over the past couple of years. Like I've always known about key pieces like Faker, Camo Con, stuff like that. But it's amazing. It's so mind-blowing to me, just all of the small little details. It gets a lot
deeper and deeper.
It gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and it just keeps going. This rabbit hole just gets bigger and bigger, but it's exciting. It is so cool. And when you see all of this laid out like this, it really puts into perspective just how much is out there.
Yeah, and every little new piece of information is just like this new thing.
Yeah.
It's like more overwhelming and exciting.
Yeah, overwhelming, exciting. Yeah. Like you just run the gamut on all those emotions. But like it's fun, and I'm glad it exists, and I'm glad so many people like you are documenting all this stuff. I think it's so important, and it makes the hobby even more fun, at least for me. I love just seeing this stuff.
For me and a lot of my friends, it's fun for us to research this and put all the pieces together. So not everyone wants to do that. Some people just want to find it and enjoy it, but like we like really digging in and going deeper into things and really putting things together to see the root of everything. And it's been a really fun adventure, going through all this.
You guys are doing amazing work. Let me like it's been so cool just talking to you and over the past couple of years, and just everything that you show me is always just like, what? That's insane. Well, and actually coming here and seeing it in person is just so cool.
Well, what's really cool is no matter how much you know and how deep or expensive or whatever, you can learn more. There's always something new that's happening or popping up, or a piece might pop up that no one's ever seen, and then you start identifying it, and then it puts pieces together, and just it's really cool doing it.
It is really cool. Yes, you're always learning. always learning, and that's the way I've always felt about all of this. Like, I obviously I love this stuff. I love He-Man, but I learn new things every day.
It's not, you can't do this overnight.
You can't do it overnight, and like it's impossible to know it all or even find it. There's stuff out there I guarantee we don't know about yet.
Tons.
Things get discovered all the time, and that's what's exciting about this hobby, I think.
I totally agree. The Cobra Con, obviously the colors on the chest, the little scales. But these two also, the heads, there's a matte light color one, and then there's a shiny dark color one.
Yeah, that one's the matte. This one's got more of that glossy look to it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then the Buzz Off is gray boots. You can kind of see in the light a little better. It's hard to show on camera, but it's more of a light gray.
Yeah, instead of like the dark brown that he typically is. Yep. Wow.
And then you can see, like I was talking about the loincloth colors, you can see the reds and browns. Like the left one is very red, and then the one next to it is more brown. And then the belt colors, all the skin colors are different.
That's crazy. I love the red slashes on this one.
That one's awesome.
And this one's totally clean.
That one the paint fell off of.
Really?
If you roll the barrel, on all those, if you roll the barrel, there's paint on the front.
Oh, okay.
Venezuela paint on some of these items, like if you notice the hair, it just falls off very easily.
Yeah. And your Ninja in the back, his tunic looks a lot different. The way they handled the dragon on the tunic, it's like a big sticker.
Yeah, it's a big sticker, and the colors are a little different. And then you can look at the Whiplash. You have the Kiss variant with the black eyes. The colors are inverted. The black is around the eyes and the green eyelids.
Wow, cool.
And he also comes with a gun and a staff, a web store gun, which is also like a soft rubber. The Skeletors have the blue belts. And then check out the whip on the Beastman. It's like a matchstick.
Oh yeah, look at that. The green rope too.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool.
Spike ore with a red molded spike.
Yeah, red trident.
And then the Orcos always come half painted like that.
Oh, crazy! Unpainted on the back.
Yep.
Look at the head.
And
That
you'll
is
see
cool.
multiple different scarf colors in Rotoplast also. There's so many differences in Rotoplast. It's insane.
This is like just a custom.
Yeah, Dave
Based.
Cardona made that.
That is real cool.
MOTUverse, Dave Cardona. I love that stand. He uses pieces from all MOTU stuff to make it. And
Cool.
because those accessories are a pain. To
Exactly,
put, but
yeah.
They don't look cool, but to me that looked really great.
That is awesome. Yeah, no, that's great. That's a great way to display them.
Another thing is that Tila has nipples on the mold.
What?
Like those little nipple dots, which is unique. Leo actually has a version that's like that also. The Man-at-Arms has like a pale face and a little different color armor.
These are so cool. Man, just the small little differences. I love it. I love it.
All kinds of different buzz-off variations down there. You got the Skeletor legs and just different boot colors and stripe colors and all kinds of weird stuff.
I love your buzz-offs.
Yeah.
So why buzz-off? Buzz-off's your favorite?
Not my favorite, but I really enjoy the figure.
Yeah.
And when I really wanted to army a figure. A couple buddies of mine were armying figures when I first started, and I thought it was really cool. And I was like, well, what's going to be the best figure to army? And I heard that Buzz-Off was one of the most produced figures.
Yeah.
So therefore it'd be the cheapest. And it made sense because it came from like a B race.
Yeah.
You know, so having a bunch of Bs,
makes total
like
sense.
having 12 Skeletors to me to army didn't make sense because there's a Skeletor. But
Right.
Buzz-Off, there's like a whole B army. So I thought, I was like, it'd be the perfect figure to do.
Amazing.
Cheap and makes sense. And I really like the Buzz-Off figure. I thought he was awesome.
So, and then I decided that I was going to choose the more expensive insect.
Yeah, right.
Because Mosquitor is not that that
completely
cheat.
different
He's
route.
totally he went a completely different route with my favorite.
Yeah, it's like 12 mosquitoes is like the same as 120 buzz
Exactly.
You know, price-wise.
Yeah, exactly. So you got all these carded Fuerza T's in here, which is so cool. I still really regret not buying all these like
Oh, same, man.
in the early 2000s when they were cheap, and like even a couple years later, like even in the probably like what 09, maybe in 2010, I used to run into these at Toyman or at Kane County,
Yeah.
and they weren't that expensive
I
yet.
mean, $75 a mock. They ran for that price for a long time.
And now they're outrageous, but they're so cool. I only have Carnivore, and I have Felinor. Those are the only two that I have right now.
Which version do you have? Because there's the Skeletor and the Mermaid.
I have the Skeletor version. That's the one I have.
the cool
I
one.
did not know that there was two versions there. Yeah, one with merman armor, one with Skeletor. That's wild. That is cool.
Off wings.
Test shot buzz off wings.
With all the little formulas of plastic and dyes and stuff on
What?
there.
Oh wow.
And then these are unused Top Toys bubbles. And then this is a test shot for the Jitsu fist, but for Fuerza T. I'm pretty sure it's for a Fuerza T figure as opposed to
Yeah.
just a Top Toys He-Man figure.
That is so cool.
And these are the Argentina cards. Have you seen these before?
I have not seen those.
These are pretty cool. There's
I don't believe I have.
I don't know if I can find it, but there's one. Oh yeah, this is the enemy's weapons, but it's the He-Man.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, but these are really cool
Oh, look at those.
cards. And really, there's some really great art.
Yeah.
Some of these some of the stuff I've never seen before. Killer Battle Cat.
Oh, that is cool.
Cringer. Not very
What a
good.
fierce cringer. Yeah.
Tall Ram Man.
Yeah.
Super chill.
Yep, sleeping Adam.
Yeah. Yeah, all kinds of cool. Oh, there's.
Well, that looks more like Cringer.
You see, you don't see.
Oh, and he's hanging out with Battle Cat.
Yeah, Cringer
Nice.
and Battle Cat, no big
See,
deal.
they're not the same person. They're not the
There's
same
another,
cat.
another enemy weapon.
Oh, cool. Oh, that does look cool.
Sad Skeletor.
Next
I'll get him next time.
time. This is really cool. Mike, this has been amazing, man. Thank you for taking us on a tour of these amazing figures. Like, this stuff blows my mind. And I know that there's so many people out there that just don't even know this sort of thing exists.
Oh,
so I love getting a chance to come in here and show off a lot of it up close, man.
Yeah,
So
well, you know, I enjoy showing it off. I appreciate you coming. And,
Yeah.
you know, checking it all out and listening to me rant about all this
No,
stuff.
it's so fascinating to me, you know, like I always like to say that I am always learning new things about this stuff, you know, and it's exciting to me to find new things. I love expanding my knowledge, and I like sharing that with everybody out there that's interested in this stuff like me. So,
Totally.
you guys, if you like this stuff, you need to go check out Mike over on Instagram, BuzzOff82.
BuzzOff_82.
Yeah, go check them out. And then you've also got some videos, like a little more detailed about some of your stuff in your collection, and you're on YouTube as well, correct?
Correct, yep.
So I'm going to link to that down below so you guys can check Mike out, because his stuff is amazing. Thanks again, bro. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys for
All
checking
right.
it out.
Thank you guys so much for joining me for this wonderful video today. I had so much fun putting this together. I had an amazing time hanging out with Mike. Shout out to him for the hospitality, for taking the time to walk us through his amazing collection. Once again, I want to urge you guys to check him out over on Instagram and on his own YouTube channel. If this stuff is interesting to you, his content is amazing, so definitely check that out. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video, for your comments, for your support. It really means a lot to me. And an extra shout out to all of my supporters over on Patreon. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I couldn't do this without you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.